As most of you already know, the ceilings in my kitchen and, well, pretty much this entire side of the house are not level because this used to have a flat roof on the house before they put the trusses up in the attic and made a normal roof. Well, I'm going to level out the ceiling. I've got a couple up and then I need to do the rest, so I want to show you those and then I'll show you how I do a couple of them. Won't show you every single one because it's the same thing times however many ceiling joists there are. So let's take a look. Here's what we have. Well, first let's look at the ceiling. That's the ceiling. So I've got all the old joists. You can see where the flat roof was on there. That's the old sheathing boards. And it is angled. It's higher on this side than it is on the back side of the house. What I first did is I framed my walls around the exterior, and then I have this interior wall that separates the kitchen from the bathroom and the utility room. And you can see that this wall is up tight here, and then it's gapped down here. So 3-inch difference across the ceiling. And then the bottoms of all these joists are all slightly different anyway. So a lot of unevenness, so that causes drywall problems. So this wall over here was also, the top plate on that wall was framed where that was level, ignoring the ceiling. Then what I'm doing is I'm coming in and scabbing on 12-foot, well they're cut down to about 134 inches, 2x4s to the side of each ceiling joist. So you can see, let me zoom in and show you. You can see how that is level, just sitting on top of the plate on that wall and level with the other joist, even with the other joist. But then, by the time you get here, there's a difference. So you can see my chalk line hanging there, and so I'm just diving each one of those 2x4s, and again they're just as nailers, just to hold the drywall up. It's not really holding anything up as far as the ceiling goes. I dropped that down to that point, and I just made sure I got nice and straight 2x4s. I didn't have enough, there wasn't enough straight ones in the stack to make it across the whole house. They were kind of light on the 12-foot ones, and I didn't want to wait for them to bring more down. But I'm just going to go as far as I can go today, and then pick up some more and bring them back tomorrow. Let's have a look at the progress. So I am constantly getting asked to post longer videos, and people just saying, will you let the camera run on some of your stuff to see what it's like just in real time while you're working? So here you go. You get to see just how boring it is to not have a video properly edited. This may just be a cop-out for me to not have to cut this all up into a fast-paced, exciting nail gun frenzy, but it's just the way I'm going to do it on this one, and let you just kind of listen to some background noises of me listening to some sort of YouTube video or something like that. I think it's a Tony Robbins interviewing somebody about some sort of money stuff. I listen to a lot of stuff about money. A lot of the work that you all see me do, the reason I'm doing it is for income reasons, mainly in an effort to create passive income, which is just, you know, in short, making money while you sleep. So rental income is passive. It's not the most passive income if you are, you know, a landlord that has to kind of maintain properties and such, but you can have rental income be pretty darn passive if you get it big enough. And able to pay people to do things. So I guess I'll just stop running my mouth for now and let you enjoy monotony of what I do in a day. There's me getting bashed by a 2x4. Okay, see you at the end of the video.
They're just numbers. And so I could look at 107,000 and I start to build a plan for chipping away at it. And by knowing the number, I could reverse engineer it, because, you know, we talked about before, the biggest mistake people make that want to make a bunch of money is when you ask them, well, how much do you want to make? And they say, well, as much as possible.
Or more than I have.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well, that doesn't exist. There's no, as much as possible is an amount, 100 million is an amount, 10,000 is an amount. So anyway, so facing that number really allowed me to start making moves and taking action to chip away at it. So every $100 off and every $500. When it finally got under 100,000, it got to 99,000. Like, just these breakthroughs that happened along the way. So that was a major turning point for me. And then, so at that point, it
gave you a sense of a little bit of control over your life again, instead of this invisible.
Absolutely. And I think that's why I'm so depressed. Right. It's because it wasn't necessarily that I was in debt. It's because I had lost control. Right. And so from then on, I was in the online services. The internet started taking off. I was doing some little things, started making a little bit of money. My first profitable year online was while I was 23, almost 24 years old, and I made $6,500 in income that year. Now for me, that doesn't seem a lot of money, but for me it was a lot, because it paid, I had roommates, so it paid my cost of living, allowed me to live and support myself. But that was the first time I was really making profit. And, you know, of course I was taking, there's probably $200 grand I could take and chip away at the credit card debt, even though the interest pretty much knocked it out. But so, what happened with me then is I was involved in doing, you know, the internet really started taking off around 1994. The web really, in 94, 95, 96 started taking off.
And how old would you have been then? 24?
I was 24 in 93, 94. So, I guess I was 1995. So, but around that point in 94 and in 93, I discovered domain names, these .com names that everyone knows about today. And I looked at it, and just for whatever reason, I just realized, I just kind of looked at it like virtual real estate. I was like, wow, I was like, these names, someday someone's going to want to have the toys.com and the sports.com. And so I registered a few names with a little bit of money that I had left
How much
over.
did it cost back then?
$100 per name. Because you had to register for a minimum of 2 years, and it was $50 a year. And so I remember registering, like, I almost literally took the last $500 I had. I hate that it sounds so cliche, but I spent the last dollar, that's my life changed. But at that point, I mean, I had other little things I was working on, selling some classified ad materials, and making a few hundred here. But it took about $5 that I had freed up, and one of the credit cards that I started paying down, I was like, you know, here I got to pay debt again, but I really believed in this. And I registered a few names, you know, that I had picked out, and then I realized that were available. Literally, 3 days after I had registered these names, I had a guy contact me and say, I saw you just registered this certain name.
What was the name of it?
I can't mention the name because...
And here's the final result. Got them all in. That one right there I had to shave on with the circular saw a little bit. Tossed a 2x6 onto the opposite side of those just to add a little extra support to those joists. They had bowed down a little bit, jacked them up a little before I put that 2x6 on there. So I've got the kitchen done. I'll do the same thing to the bathroom. And right there, that last one you see there, and then over to the wall, I added some bridging to tie the wall in, and those will be some points to attach the drywall right there at the top of the wall and the ceiling. Did a little notching. There it is. That corner's looking a little crazy, but sometimes you got to do that. You know, when you're not building brand new and you're working with old stuff, you know, you're working around a lot of things, but most of what I'm doing in here, the only load-bearing wall is that center wall. Everything else is just to hold drywall and separate rooms. So everything's looking good. Pretty happy with progress. The whole project is starting to get to that point where you want it to be done, but you know, that happens in everything. Thank you all for watching. See you soon. Well, thank you all for watching the video. While you're deciding which one of these links to click, I want to make a quick announcement, and that is that I'm looking for contributors to write articles for my website. Click on the link in the description below for more details. Thanks for watching.